Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be playing. Wait. Wrong intro. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to be reading Trump x Shrek. So let's get straight into it. After Trump lost the election, he went insane and tried to eat the swamp water. But then he met a big green ogre and they fell in love. Heart emoji, heart emoji, heart eyes 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 emoji. Okay. It's inauguration day. Donald Trump. Inauguration day. Donald Trump and his family is moving out. Trump cries as he leaves the White House. What? Let me get into my Donald Trump voice. What? Said Don. Stop crying, Don. People are looking, Melanie said. Shut up, ho. Donald Trump wailed. Shut up, ho. Trump wailed. Everyone looking figured he was sad because he got kicked out of his house and is now poor. But that wasn't the reason. You see, Donald and Joe Biden had a secret relationship. But Joe said, "Oh, Don, now that you're broke, I can't keep slapping your buns." Trump gasped from shock. But, I love you. Then he slapped him in the booty and ran out of the White House. Chapter 1. This is Chapter 2. The Big Green Ogre. Donald and his family piled in a tiny bike they stole from a child. Donald, what will we do now? Melanie said on the verge of tears. Stop complaining, whore. Melanie slapped him. That's it, Trump said. I'm so depressed. And then jumped off the bike, causing an earthquake that reached Mexico. Trump took out the Glock 22 and shot Barron Trump in the weenie. Dad, that hurt, Barron said. You're a snowflake. You're a baby snowflake, and you need to learn that sometimes the world isn't always about you, said Trump. Then he stomped off, crying like a child. After a while, he reached a forest and walked in deeper, still crying. His fake dam caused 2737372992626 degree burns. Eventually, he came to a swamp and decided, since he was so depressed, that he was going to touch it. Just before he could, a voice cried out, "Get out of me swamp, hoes!" No, Trump said, and then touched the muddy swamp. Said the ogre. Yo, what's your name? Said Trump. Shrek, but you may call me Mr. Smexy. Shrek, but you can call me Mr. Smexy. Wait. Shrek, but you can call me Mr. Smexy. Green guy said. Okay, well, Lucky for you, I just shot my child, so I'm single. Donald Trump said, I'm Donald Trump, but you may call me Donald Trump. Oh, okay, Donnie. Trump was shocked. No one had ever cared for him enough to add a Y to his name. All of a sudden, Trump felt happy. Chapter 3, Trumpy Happy. Don ran to Shrek to give him a hug, but he forgot that Shrek was across the swamp, and Don had run right in. Help, Trump said. I wasn't stupid. I knew what I was doing. You see, I would run into the swamp, drown, and then Shrek would have to put his lips on mine. Of course, I'd be dead, but I'd die happy. I'll help. Help, he said, sounding orange. Okay, Shrek said. He pulled out a straw and sipped the whole swamp. Wow, yay, Don said, rolling his eyes. I think he wanted to die, but we'll never know. He then ripped his suit, since he was covered in brown liquid, walked right up to Shrek, leaning in for a kiss. He leaned in almost to my lips, but I couldn't. Why not Shrek? Why Shreky Poo? Bitch. Pussy. Take me instead, Shrexy. Pussy is bitch. Why not? Pussy. Yes, you can. Take it. This is clearly a riveting story. Chapter 4. Shrek. I'm married to an ugly freak named Fiona, I said. She doesn't have to know. She doesn't have to know, Donnie said. Narrator POV. Shrek gasped and looked at Trump with shock. How could he say that? He thought, but I could tell he changed his mind when a smirk appeared on his face. You're right, he said, then yanked out the Glock 22 hidden between Trump's booty cheeks and gave it a little sniff and then walked, leaving Trump in confusion. But Trump followed him and wished he didn't because he witnessed Shrek trying to shoot Fiona. But Fiona, being the bad bleep she is, yanked the Glock 22 out of his hand, sniffed it, and shot the donkey. No! Shrek yelled and started running towards Donkey, but before he reached him, Fiona bit off his ear. Period, sis. And then Fiona whipped out her iPhone 64 and started live streaming it. Well, she tried, but her 67-inch nails were in the way, and she accidentally stabbed a tree with them. She got so frustrated with the nails, so she tried biting them off, but the nails were too long and sadly punctured her throat. Good thing she didn't have a gag reflex, but the nails still went through her and she died. After the drama was over, Trump walked over to Shrek and said, "Ew, you're ugly with one ear." So to make him pretty, Trump bit off his other ear. Better. Anywho, wanna get Starbucks, Shreky Poo? Duh, Shrek said, with his swamp-like accent. Wait, Trump said. I don't want to be the only one naked. So Shrek took off his clothes, but before they went to Starbucks, Shrek pushed the deceased bodies of Donkey and Fiona off a cliff, as he should. Nail emoji. Chapter 5. Love. So then Shrek and Trump went to Starbucks naked, but the stupid manager said they couldn't serve them because they were naked. But I think that they were just racist because Shrek is green. Anyway, they went to Dunkin' because it's so much more aesthetic. And Shrek got a free dunk because the cashier liked his toes. Chapter 6. Aww. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, so after Dunkin', Trump took Shrek to Paris. Shreky Poo, I have a question for ya. What do you want, fool? Shrek said. Well, spit it out, will ya? Well, spit it out, said Shrek. All of a sudden, Trump got down on one knee and said, Dude, will you marry me? All of a sudden, shocked, Shrek grabbed his 6-foot-long shaggy balls and attempted to smack Trump with them, but instead Trump caught them and twisted them into a knot before yanking out his scissors he had stored in his booty cheeks and cut off Shrek's hairy balls. So will you marry me? Said Trump. Shrek then said, Okay. 6 months later. 6 months, Shrek and Trump had been preparing a wedding. They couldn't wait. They decided to have it on the same cliff that Fiona and Donkey got thrown off of. So romantic. As Shrek put on his long, white, lacy wedding dress, he stared into the mirror and started to tear up. He was about to marry the big, fat, green guy of his dreams, and he couldn't be happier. The day of the wedding came, and by everything went perfectly smoothly. And everything went... Okay, the day of the wedding came by. Everything went perfectly smoothly until... Shrek, do you take Trump to be your lawfully wedded man toy? Why not? Said Shrek with that accent Trump adores. I can't do the accent. Only the donkey. Only the donkey. And do you, Trump, take this ogre to be your lawfully wedded green booty Judy? Before Trump could say yes, the ground started rumbling and everyone screamed at the first Shrek. At first, Shrek thought it was an earthquake, but it was proven wrong. When Her looked over the cliff to see an army of green donkeys, he gasped when he saw the leader of the army was Fiona riding Donkey up the side of the cliff. He almost fainted, but didn't because he knew he had a soon-to-be former president to protect. He grabbed Don and took him away from the cliff. In seconds, Donkey and Fiona, along with their army, reached the top. What's going on, Fiona? Do you really want to know? That's why I asked whore. He responded. I'll tell you. It all started when I touched the little dangly thing that swung in the back of my throat. Well, I did more than that. I sliced it off, she continued. And then I punctured my throat, but I was fine. 'Cause I'm a bee. I'm a bad bleep. I'm a bad bleed beep. Bleep. As she should. Queen Papa Fiona. Anywho, I was about to get up and smack the gay right out of you, but then you threw me off of me and dunked off that darn cliff. Shrek. And Shrek said, listening closely. Shrek POV. Lols, the narrator thinks I'm listening. Haha. What I'm actually doing is looking at her musty feet. Yeah. I kinda got a foot fetish. Crazy emoji. Narrator. POV. Fiona went on. So me and Donkey fell. But I lived because we sold our souls on the way down so we couldn't die. Then we knew we had to get revenge, but a demon donkey and demon ogre isn't enough to take down a Cheeto-looking former president. So we had to repopulate. You know. Trump's POV. Excuse her. I'm an orange-looking former president. Shaking my head. SMH, the disrespect. Shrek POV. Oh my god. OMG. She did it with a donkey. Like 27373829276 times. Narrator POV. I aspire to be like Fiona. Wait, what? Anyway, on with the story. Where was it? Oh yeah. She went on. So we did it, 27373829276 times. Now, we had enough children to eat you. And me and Donkey will rule the world. She was in the middle of laughing, and the sound of gunfire interrupted her. Wait a second, oh my god. Fiona just got shot like 37 times. Fiona's dead body flops on the ground. A pair of laughs follow the gunfire. Two people emerge from the fog that came out of nowhere. One super tall and skinny looking queen. Like a 14-year-old kid that has no balls. Chapter 7. Oop. It's Melanie Trump and Baron Trump. Plot twist. Melanie and Baron are wearing matching camouflage bandanas and have streaks of light and dark shades of green painted on their faces. The only difference is Melanie is wearing a long, tight red silk dress that goes down to her ankles and has a slit going up to her thigh in 6-inch heels, and Baron is dressed like Tarzan. Melanie is holding an AK-47 in which she used to kill Fiona, and Baron is holding a bazooka. Donald, I'm so going to kill you for abandoning our family, you fat wimp, Melanie screamed. Oh shoot, it's about to get real. And then Trump says, ew, get out of here, you fat hoe. That was the last straw for Melanie. She pulled the trigger, but what she didn't know was that Shrek jumped in front of Don. Oh no, Shrek, Don says. Bloody Shrek chokes out. Sometimes love is too powerful to kept alive. Teary-eyed, Trump lets out sobs, making the burns come back from all the tan stuff, but he doesn't care. All he cares about is his beautiful green munchkin that almost turned completely completely red from the blood. I love you, Donnie, he says, barely a whisper. Before Don could say I love you back, Shrek died. And a loud Shrek is heard, but not from Trump. It's from Fiona. She's even more green than usual. She's also stained with blood and bullet holes. She's stumbling. Bleh, she says, monotonous. She's a zombie. I told you, stupid harlots. I cannot die. Mwahaha, I'm a demon. Then she yells, Melanie Trump, you stupid freaking whore. Was supposed to be the one to kill Shrek. I was the one that's supposed to be killed Shrek. But you did it, you filthy slut. So instead, I will kill the person you love the most. And she runs up. She runs up to Melanie and Baron. Bullets impaling her dead skin. She's invincible. Baron even bazookaed her, but nothing. She reaches them in practically in pieces. And she stands in front of Baron and kneels at his level. And she sighs and plants a kiss on his forehead. She smiles. But the smile turns evil in less than a second. She tackles Baron and eats him alive. Excuse me, what kind of story am I telling? What kind of end of story am I telling? Melanie screams, Baron, no. After Fiona is finished, she stands up and looks at Melanie straight in the eye, and then turns around and snaps Trump's fat neck. Pathetic hose. She mutters and then turns around and holds up her hand high and snaps her fingers. And all of a sudden, Donkey runs over to Melanie and eats her face while she's screaming bloody murder. Fiona says, I guess I didn't need much to make an army. It was still kind of fun making them, though. Wow. I guess Fiona's victorious. I mean, I think we all saw it coming, but I'm still in shock. Wait a second. Is that Trump? Oh, OMG, he's moving. Trump's eyes are closed, but he moves his arm under his lacy dress and sticks his hand in his juicy buns and pulls out a, what is that? Is that water? Oh, shoot, it is. Fiona's back is turned. She's eating the remains of Melanie. Trump gets up but trips on his dress, which makes a sound so loud enough for Fiona to crane her head around, like the way the possessed people do. Hola, niña. Hola, niña. Trump says, but Fiona speed walks over to him to finish her enemy, but before she reaches him, he douses her in the water. Oh, wait, it's not regular water. It's holy water. She shrieks painfully and withers away like a witch, but before she completes the painful transition into nothing but an oaky empty clothes, she snaps 3 times, and with that she dies. Donkey's head snaps from where he was devouring Baron. He laughs maliciously and grabs the bazooka from Baron's cold, dead hands and fires it in Trump's face. He holds it there for a moment. Well, more than 5 minutes. More than like 5 minutes. And finally turns it off. Yep, Trump's dead. And then he turns it at his army he helped make and burns them all alive. They too are dead. Donkey realizes what he has done. Killed thousands of his own children and the former president, Donkey drops the bazooka and weeps. This took a turn. Donkey sits there surrounded by dead bodies, most of which he murdered. I can't even imagine the grief he felt. Donkey POV. Okay. Donkey, be sad. Gonna act sad for the narrator. Ooh, add in some tears. That always works. Oh, it didn't work. I'm be honest. I'm not sad at all. I didn't even like supporting all these stupid children. Besides, they were born to die anyway. Plus, Fiona wanted me to do it. It was her dying wish. Anywho, since I'm the only one alive, that means I won. Haha. I bask in the greatness until the helicopter passes. Oh my god. The popo. Oh my god. It's the popo. I run as fast as I can as the hooves can carry me, but it's no use. They catch me and arrest me. Stupid mother trucks. Narrator POV. Donkey. Donkey is then tried and proven insane. They were gonna put him down, but they found out he could talk, since he could never shut up. He is given a punishment worse than death. He is experimented on for the rest of his worthless life. In other words, they accidentally turn him into a grape, and then someone ate him. The end. Why am I like this? Hey, I don't know who's reading this, but if you're Kira or Mora, hi. If I don't know you, hi. I didn't expect to write this. Well, actually I did. You see, I wanted to make a fun Wattpad story with my friends, but they called me weird. A bunch of emojis. I mean, they ain't wrong, but it still hurted me though. Anyway, I dropped their hairy butts and thought, I don't need them. I'm a bad bleep. Yeah, you feel me? So I wrote it myself, and I'm glad they didn't help me because they would have ruined it anyway. So yeah, I have to see them at church. Ugh. How the freak do you drop a church friend? Anywho, bye. I'm so embarrassed. Why is everyone suddenly reading this? I wrote this at 5 a.m. because I was mad at my friends and totally forgot, but now I'm scrolling through y'all's comments both dying and wanting to die. I cannot with you people. Anyways, TikTok is, let's be mutuals. Love you all. 78 freaking reads. Oh my lord. Why? Thank you. But why? I think we all need therapy. Wattpad is my therapy though, so okay. Good night, hoes. That is the conclusion to one of the greatest stories I've ever read. Trump x Shrek. Beautiful story. If you want to check it out yourself, here is the link. You can Google her name. I don't care. Now, let me know if you want to see Shrek x Dora, Shrek x SpongeBob. Let me know, because I'm quite good at, reading stories. Or we can go Trump. We can go Trump. I think a Trump x Joe Biden. Not Trump. Love Trump's hate. Trump smut. Mima. X-Reader. Ooh, that could be a good one. We should read that one next. Trump X-Reader. That's hot. Oh yeah. Trump X-Reader is the one we're doing. Let me know if you want to read Trump X. You want me to read Shrek X Reader next time. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you've made it this far, thank you. Subscribe. And I hope to see you all next time I make a YouTube video. Thanks for watching. Peace out, boys. And subscribe still. Again. Double. Do it 3 times. Just subscribe, unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe, and then subscribe again. Be Gucci. I love you all. Thank you for sticking with me and reading this story with me. It was a beautiful story, and I can't wait to read more. Wonderful story. Go check it out yourself. Leave a bunch of likes, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.